Hey, how's it going? Oh, jeez, I need to adjust the text on the screen. That's way too small. Way too small. I haven't used this scene in forever. Where is the chat text? Chat text is over here. How's it going? I'm just kind of chilling right now. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today or not. Originally I was going to, and then I decided not to, and then we're here again. Back to streaming whatever this is going to be. Wait. It could be a test stream for something. I don't know. We'll pretend it's a test stream for something. There we go. I think that's as good as it's gonna get for now. Without much tweaking. But yeah. Hello. How's it going? There's nothing here except for Hina, and you might see some fingers over here. Originally, I wanted an excuse to do something today. Why do I get so many calls from people asking to buy my house? Do you even have a house? What do I get? Random recruiters for jobs that I'm not really looking to do right now. So there's that too. I also get mail for people who no longer live in my place, so there's that. But yeah. Anyway, I picked up some stuff from the store, but maybe I'll wait a little bit before I show it off. I will show you one thing. I will show you one thing. This I did not pick up from the store today. That is the same little jar of plum wine from the New Year's, and it is now at the end of April. I haven't touched it since. I don't drink a lot, but it's I think it's still okay. It might be a little bit different, but yeah. I need an excuse to drink today. I think that's what this actually is. I need an excuse to drink today. So we're gonna be trying several things, including this one. So we got this. I should probably take the text off now, because we're not waiting warmly anymore. We got that plum wine that I got from Japan last year, and also is basically from New Year's. Alcohol have evaporated at this point? Probably. Hello, Cactus. I want to compare it to this one, though. I got this one at the store today. I heard it was okay. We'll see. We'll see. This I know is probably not that great. Got some Lucky Dog sake. Maneki Wanko. Both of them apparently are from Japan. Where's this one from particularly? The sake is from Hyogo Prefecture, I'm assuming. At least that's what this says. You can read it. Drinking stream for your birthday today? Not necessarily, but yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I was originally planning to do like a snack tasting stream just for kicks and giggles, and then I found that most of the snacks I wanted to try are like sugar heavy or a bunch of different salty snacks that I don't really care for at the moment. Like last week we had like catered food at work for the entire week, and I gained like almost 2 pounds from that. So I'm not feeling like very snacky this week. So instead, a little bit of drinking instead of that. Yeah. Though I did pick up a couple of snacks. I want to try this sake one first, though. I'll be perfectly honest, despite the number of times I went to Japan, I've never actually had sake before. Does that sound weird? I've never actually had it before. It's usually some sort of red wine or rose wine that they keep on trying to give me whenever I stay in certain places over there. But never sake. Like, why? Why? I don't know. But I'm gonna do my best here. Also, I'm gonna turn off the noise gate so that the mic is gonna be a little bit more sensitive. Hopefully you can still hear me. But I'm gonna put the plum wines back first. I need to chill them. So first things first, I want to try this sake over here. Stored at room temperature, because apparently this can be drank 2 different ways. So I grabbed a small bottle that used to have some strawberry soda and filled it with the sake. That is chilled. This is chilled. It's been chilling in ice for a little bit. And then this is gonna be a little bit wet. We got this one in the carafe, the very tiny carafe. That's been sitting in almost boiling water. I don't know if it's supposed to be that hot, but it's been sitting warming up in almost boiling water for the past, about 20 minutes. Let's say about 20 minutes. Sake is supposed to be either warm or cold. I'm not really sure which way. Never drank it before. So I'm gonna try the cold one first. And hopefully don't get a stomachache from drinking the warm one afterwards. So let's try this. I'm just gonna pop this one open. I don't have a glass for this one. Ooh. That is melony. Very melony. A little bit smooth. I like it. It goes down. I feel like it goes down almost like a very light melon juice. A very light melon juice, but not sweet at all. At all. Okay, I think I mentioned something. I've never drank sake before, but the correction here is I never drank sake in Japan before, or from Japan before. There is a company called Texas Sake Company that I used to get sake from when I used to live in Texas. And they're pretty good. Actually pretty darn good. but I can't get that around here, so there's the next best thing. But this is not bad. This is not bad. Cold anyway. Not bad cold. Warm though. Let me see. Oh, this is still a little bit warm. I do have a glass for this one. Okay, you can't really see the design on this glass, it looks like. I have had a few drinking streams on the channel before, but this is one very particular. Can you see it? It's a yuruHYPE glass, and this thing's like almost 10 years old now. It's kind of crazy to think about it. Got that one from Reitai Sai 2015. And it was like one of those random boxes that one of the artists were selling. So, and drink appropriately. We're gonna put the sake in there. And okay, it's clear, right? It's clear. Barely any tinting in the sake. This is not the cloudy sake. I don't know what grade this is supposed to be, but warm sake is such a weird thing. I can smell the alcohol just like wafting from the cup. Haven't drunk yet, but now's the time. Ooh. The melon flavor is totally gone. And I just taste like a little bit of the rice. It's like warm rice drink flavor. Very mellow, very, what do you call this? Very mellow, very comforting. So that's what warming sake up does apparently. If I had to pick between the chilled one and the warm one, I guess it depends on what I'm feeling at the moment. If I just wanted to enjoy myself, and like, you know, have fun a little bit, the cold one is pretty nice and refreshing. The warm one is like what I would drink to go to sleep. Basically. So yeah. That's not bad. I'm gonna chill the I'm gonna put the cold one back in the chiller. And down the rest of the warm one, because this is I can't put this back. I cannot put this back. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? It's what is today? Tuesday? I've been off for the past couple of days off work. So I've lost track of days already somehow. Hopefully not doing too bad. Do like to pair my warm sake with hot pot, especially when the food is spicy. Now here's the thing, I would do hot pot if I could. But meat's so expensive. Then again, I probably should, if I'm celebrating, I guess cost doesn't really matter. But no, whenever I do celebrate on the channel, I usually do some sort of cooking or hot pot. I've done hot pot a couple of times. Except the last time we tried to cook on the channel, for some reason or another, I may have overloaded the circuits in this room, and the power tripped twice in the same stream. So until I can figure that out, I don't think I can cook in my room anymore. Sadly. Or maybe I just buy a smaller, low-powered cooking thing. Maybe that's the actual problem. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But hot pot sounds so good though. Hot pot sounds so good. Now, I don't have anything like that right now. Otherwise, I probably should have made a bowl of ramen. I'll probably eat a bowl of ramen after stream. But what we got is okra chips. They looked interesting, so I'm gonna try that. And also some supposedly spicy tempura seaweed snacks. That's all I got. That is all I've got. It's not the most interesting thing to eat. I'm just hoping I don't get too drunk on stream. That's really it. I prefer okra in my soup, not as a vegetable snack though. You see this? Sounds like my friend trying to cook some steak in their college dorm in the lab on a lab hot plate. Obviously tripped the breaker and has to hide the steak cause no cooking in the dorm rule sucks. Wait, how much power did the lab hot plate use? I didn't think it used that much power. Also, can you even adjust the temperature on one? I thought it was only one temperature. Mmm. This okra's not bad. Could use some vinegar, but okra's not bad. Let me turn off the music so you can hear the crunch a little bit better. The crunching ASMR. That's pretty good. We're gonna try the tempura one next. I'm curious about this one. Tempura snacks, not tempura, seaweed snacks in particular, especially if they've been tempura'd, are ridiculously expensive for, I feel like, almost no reason. So I'm a little hesitant to always get these. But this might be okay. Crunch is quite audible. I hope so. That was the goal. We're gonna try this next. The tempura seaweed stuff. This is like a Trader Joe off-brand thing, but I'm assuming this is gonna be. Oh no, this is a product of Thailand. Huh. Okay, not even Korea or Japan. It's Thailand. So is the okra. I think I see now how Trader Joe gets their prices so cheap. They get everything from Thailand. Spicy tempura seaweed, pretty crunchy. Oh, this one's pretty good. The texture in this one's not bad. Decently spicy. Decently spicy, I'll take that. Anyway, music's going back up. Oh yeah, that's definitely a warm sake kind of snack right now. And the warm sake does not stay warm very long if I don't keep it in the water. Hey GNG, welcome. How's it going? We're trying some of this right now. The Maneki Wanko Lucky Dog sake. This is straight from Japan, supposedly, according to the box, and according to Trader Joe's. Tried it cold, tried it warm. I prefer it cold, but I'm drinking the warm one right now, because I can't put this back in the bottle. But the cold one I have in a tiny little strawberry soda bottle, so I'm gonna save that for later. And we got some crispy okra, dried okra, and the fried seaweed tempura for snacks. That's all I got. I'll do ramen later after stream if I have time. If I don't have time, then oh well. Those seaweed tempuras are quite delectable, but I get so thirsty after like 4 of them. I know, right? I know. I think it's the combination of the oil and the actual batter for the tempura that sucks the moisture out of you and makes you so dry. My personal preference whenever I eat those things is to dip them in my own concoction of vinegar. Like, I don't know if I've ever told anyone this on stream before, or maybe you've heard in passing, but not really quite sure. But technically speaking, guys, I am Filipino, okay? That's not a secret. I have mentioned it offhand a few times before. And if there's one thing you need to know about Filipinos, we love our vinegar, or at least most of us do love our vinegar. We love sour stuff in general. But vinegar, holy crap! So many varieties of vinegar. Spiced vinegar is like one of the best things. And that cup of warm sake is gone now. Oh jeez, I need more salty stuff. Why Lucky Dog? Is it that you can't trademark Lucky Cat? No, I think they just wanted to not be a Lucky Cat thing. That's why. They just didn't want to be a Lucky Cat thing. That's it. But yeah. Details from my DNA test from a long time ago. 94.7% East Asian, 85.1% Filipino. I guess I have a little bit of Chinese in me too. Not that I could tell. Not that I could tell. 1.2% Indonesian, Thai. Very little Korean, somehow. I don't know how that got there. Broadly East Asian, but when I saw the breakdown of that broadly East Asian bit, apparently there's not a drop of Japanese there, so I'm just a weeb. I am just a weeb. Big surprise. Okra. Okay. This isn't all the ancestry stuff though, that's all the Asian stuff. Very highly Asian. If you know a little bit about the Philippine history, or if you've heard about a little bit of Philippine history, there was a huge Spanish presence there for like about 300 years or something. And that's where the rest of the percentage comes from. Southern European, Spanish and Portuguese. Not sure what. Northwestern European, Scandinavia. Didn't really pay attention to that, but I guess that one came from the Spanish thing. Spanish and Scandinavian ancestors got together. But yeah, little bit of Spanish. Tiny little bit of Spanish. There's stuff I haven't really looked at before, but I figure it might be interesting to look through. Somewhere in your answers there is one very adventurous Viking. Is that where the 0.4% is? That would explain. Well, the Filipino side, the Austronesian side, and the Viking side would explain the sense of adventure that I sometimes feel. Because I mean, they like to roam around and explore, right? At least I think so. Could be wrong. 69% with my genetics have back hair. I will say this right now, I have no back hair whatsoever. Nor do I have a bald spot. Nor do I have a bald spot, so yeah. What the heck is a cheek dimple? I don't know what a cheek dimple is. Maybe I don't have that either. Cleft chin? I mean, I feel something, but it's not like prominent. Dandruff, jeez. No one needs to know whether or not I have dandruff. Or earlobe type. That seems a little too personal. Personally speaking, that seems a little too personal. I will just confirm there's no back hair though. That seems weird. It's like, where does that even come from? Neanderthals? I think that's a Neanderthal trait. Cheek dimple is that indent on the cheek. I'm actually really not sure. I guess if I've never noticed it, it's probably not there. Probably not there. I'm just gonna take the seaweed snack to my side because this is too addicting. Oh, sorry for the occasional crunches. This is too addicting. Especially with a drink. It's great. Eye color, earwax. Why is there like genetics for earwax? I guess that makes some sense. How often do you smile in the mirror to notice? Never. Never. Despite what you might see on stream, I don't really smile per se a whole lot. Maybe I smile a little bit, but most people can't see the smile because it's very, very faint. It's a very, very faint smile. So yeah. Eye color, 75% chance of dark brown eyes. Brown eyes are common throughout the world anyway, so I can see that. Blue eyes, greenish blue eyes. Where's the purple eyes? Where's the purple eyes? Is purple even a natural eye color? Probably not. Oddly, earwax is parent dependent. My dad had sticky, I got sticky. It sucks. Really? I don't think sticky earwax is necessarily a bad thing. Probably better than dry, flaky earwax. Because if you have dry, flaky earwax, that's harder to get out of your ear. What is happening here? What is this? Okay, first things first, let me show you the other thing that's happening here. I'm drinking and I'm snacking. We're drinking sake and also plum wine later. Tried the cold and warm sake. I much prefer cold, but I'm drinking the warm sake because I can't put it back into the bottle. We got some crispy, crunchy okra, which is pretty good. And also have some crispy, crunchy tempura seaweeds, which is also pretty good. And yeah, if you need to hear the crunch without the music, hold up, let me do that. That's a tempura. And the okra is gonna be this. Thank you. Now I'm hungry. Glad to be of service. The thing about the okra is that it's mostly salty, and the inside, you know how a lot of people don't like okra because it's a little bit slimy? That slimy part in the dried okra is a little bit on the sweet side, so it's kind of nice actually. I do prefer the tempura just because it's spicy and I like spicy food in general. Sadly, I have 2 salami hoagies and 1 tuna, so I'm too full to join in. That reminds me, I have frozen sandwiches and biscuits, sausage biscuits, chicken biscuits from catering last week at work. Uh, you know, they let us take leftovers home. So I should do that maybe instead of the ramen. But I'm in a ramen mood since we have the sake over here, and I don't think I'll be able to finish the rest of the sake. Let me show you the how much warm sake I got left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this on stream. I don't think I want to finish this on stream. I think I want to like make some instant ramen and then drink the rest of this with the instant ramen. That would be great. I would do instant ramen on stream, but then again, remember what I told you about the dilemma with the power tripping twice that one time? Yeah. Ordering pizza with mozzarella and double cheese. Nice. Guys, what's your favorite pizza toppings? Really quick. I used to be a pepperoni kind of person because you know that's what kids like growing up most of the time, or cheese. I've never been a cheese pizza type of person. No. I've had Italian sausage has been usually pretty good. Usually, because it has a nice fennel kick to it. I appreciate that a lot. And these days, the margheriti pizza, it's not bad. I didn't understand that before, but you know the basil's kind of nice. Pepperoni and basic, olives and mushrooms. Good for the mushroom. I'm not an olive fan, sadly, but good mushroom though. Can do sausage, pineapple, cheese, and others, but I'll choose pepperoni. Pineapple pizza. I can go for some pineapple pizza. I know a lot of people like to meme on pineapple pizza, and sometimes the pineapple pizza, you know, it depends on how you get it. Fresh pineapple pizza is not how you do pineapple pizza, apparently. What you need is the canned pineapple pizza, either tidbits or rings, and then that goes on the pizza. Never understand pineapple on pizza? Well, blame the Canadians for that one. Blame the Canadians for that one, because they're the ones who started it. A lot of people like to meme on the US for pineapple pizza, but no, because it's in most places it's called Hawaiian pizza, right? And you would think Hawaiians made it? No, they didn't. That's a Canadian thing. So whoever in Canada made that, blame them. Apparently the same thing could be said for salmon sushi. Salmon sushi was never a thing in Japan until, what was it? Was it either Finland or Switzerland? Swiss? One of those two countries made salmon nigiri, and now everyone loves salmon nigiri, even the Japanese. Sweetness, savoriness, sort of like sweet and sour chicken. Yeah. Speaking of which, barbecue chicken pizza is also pretty good. Can't say no to barbecue chicken pizza. I think I need another shot of the warm sake. Let me pour one on stream here. By the way, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a camera hand cam stream, because holy crap, it's such a pain to set this up. It took me almost an hour to figure out how I wanted to do this. Okay, warm sake. There we go. If not done by a good chef, it tastes bad. Oh, like the pineapple pizza? I can't say I've had bad pineapple pizza, but I can see it. You know what's really cursed though? Apparently in Brazil, is it just Brazil? Hold on, let me double check before I say anything. Let's see, there's a special pizza either in Brazil or the Philippines, or maybe both. It's probably both. Not what I was thinking. One of these days, I need to really try some of the unique Japanese pizza. And I wanted to do this in one of the previous trips, but for some reason I just didn't. Japanese pizza is also expensive, so I'm a little hesitant to do that. I have had pizza in Japan before, just not the specialty stuff that you get in Domino's or Pizza Hut. I had it in a family restaurant, and it was okay. It wasn't like the best thing ever, but it was okay. But I could have sworn there's like a... Oh, what is it? It's probably this one. Brazilian pizza. Is a Brazilian pizza the one with the marshmallows? I don't know. I know in the Philippines sometimes they have it, but I don't know if Brazil's the one that got infamous for it. Marshmallow. I cannot tell. Well, it might be. Actually, it might be. Well, let me just show you what I found here. What's Japanese pizza? No, I'm not talking about okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki is okonomiyaki. When I say Japanese pizza, I'm talking about the actual pizza that has like shrimp and sometimes hot dogs and stuff like that. Pizza Japan. They come up with some weird ones over there. I think one of the ones they did recently was a corn pizza. There was a corn pizza made somewhere. I don't think that's necessarily a Pizza Hut thing. But it's usually Pizza Hut or Domino's that does the weird pizzas that people usually associate with Japan. Let me show the one Brazilian pizza I did see just now, though. Hold up. This is the Brazilian pizza I saw just now. It's basically a dessert pizza, right? It's basically a dessert pizza. The Japanese pizza that sometimes you can get, but I don't think I've actually seen in person, sometimes looks like this. The one with the clams and stuff. Pizza Japan. And at one point, they also had something like this. This one I want to try, as ridiculous as it looks like, because this is basically a bunch of little pigs in a blanket plus pizza put together. I'm pretty sure Pizza Hut US can do something like this if they haven't done so already. Corn pizza? I mean, corn pizza doesn't sound too bad. I'm glad the Horse Girl mobile game finally got a date. Oh yeah, we're finally getting Horse Girl mobile game after how many years? Forever, it seems like. I don't know how they're gonna do that with the banner so far behind JP. Maybe it doesn't even matter. My guess with the Horse Girl gacha game, Uma Musume, is that it's going to go end of service within a year, because it's gonna be such a weird thing. Sadly, I think that's what's gonna happen. Can't really see shrimp in it. Maybe I'd give it a go. Can kind of see Brazilian if you disassociate from your expectation of what a pizza is. Take away tomato, leave it a cheesy strawberry chocolate thing. I mean, okay, for people in the US, if you've been to either Mr. Gatti's or Chuck E. Cheese's, they do have a dessert pizza section. However, not to the level of this kind of thing. I would try it, but I wouldn't call it pizza, you know? To me, pizza is savory. Choco strawberry pizza is crime. Definitely Brazilian. Hot dog pizza looks like something. Feels like I've seen it in New York or Philly. Ooh, interesting. Chuck E. Cheese is still around? Sadly, yes. Sadly, yes. There's one in my neighborhood, so definitely it exists. I'm not seeing any uniquely Filipino pizzas. This one might look a little bit weird though. Well, let me see. See if I can grab the picture. If it'll let me. Okay, well maybe not that picture. I'll bring up a different one though. This picture looks terrible. Hold up. There's gotta be a better one. You know what? It deserves the terrible picture. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where is it? How do I grab it? The terrible looking pizza is this. So, you know you can get a 50-50 pizza in the US. Here, I think they got like Supreme on one side with pineapple bits, and I have no idea what the heck is on the right side. It looks like it's got some pesto and cheese or whatnot. I don't know what that is. French fries on pizza apparently is a very Italian thing. I just found out not too long ago, thanks to Raora of HoloLive, because she is Italian and she talks about it a decent amount. I don't understand, but let me see if I can find what French fries pizza looks like. It might be something similar to this. Presentation looks good, so maybe you can forgive the weirdness for it. But let me see. This is a picture I saw. Presentation looks good. If your presentation looks good, and anything is forgivable, apparently. So there is that. French. Let's see. Speaking of strange pizza, I gotta try French fries and pizza that Rauda talk about. Oh yeah, you just mentioned that, and I just mentioned that. Gotta be good coming from an Italian. You would think so, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Some people. I do know some people who have gone to Italy before, and have said they don't like the Italian pizza over there, and much prefer the New York style pizza or whatever pizza is in the U.S. Which, to be fair, American pizza is actually probably one of the better executed pizzas in the world. The more unique pizzas are gonna be like in Asia, and the super unique pizzas are gonna probably be in Italy, maybe. Cook them under the cheese. I never did understand why you would want to put toppings under the cheese. I would think the toppings need to be above. What happens if you put toppings underneath cheese? Wouldn't the cheese wouldn't adhere to the pizza itself? It would just adhere to the toppings, and if the toppings slide around. Help him secure to the food, right? So it would be secured to the toppings instead of the pizza itself. But then again, I guess technically speaking, the cheese doesn't adhere really to the pizza, because if you put sauce on the pizza, then the pizza's too wet for the cheese to hold on to the pizza unless it's on the edges already. Never really tried to do that with my experiments. Less likely to burn. Why would you worry about your toppings burning? Like, really, why would you worry about your toppings burning? They're supposed to be crispy. Then it would not be topping. Are you just gonna steam them under the cheese? That's kind of my thought process too. If you put them under the cheese, is it baking technically, or is it steaming? I feel like it should be on top. Personally speaking, I feel like it should be on top. I did like mushroom pizza for the longest time because Mario, I grew up playing Mario and stuff, and Mario had a bunch of mushrooms in there, so it's like, well, you know what? I never tried mushrooms before. Why not try mushrooms? And I like mushrooms because of that. But again, mushrooms are pretty good in general for me anyway. I know some people don't like them because they taste like dirt. Yeah, it's earthy. That's the point. That's the point. Okay. I've been neglecting my plum wine. I'm gonna take the sake out. LULdog sake is going back. So, plum wine. We have the plum wine from New Year's, the leftover plum wine from New Year's, which, by the way, this has an actual plum in it. You can hopefully kind of see that. But I want to compare that to this one, this other plum wine. I haven't heard of this brand before. Normally, when I think of plum wine, it's usually this Choya brand that I see all the time. And Choya is pretty good. It's a bit on the sweet side. It's a bit on the sweet side. But again, I guess plum wine in general is kind of sweet anyway. So I'm going to need to open this honkin' huge thing. Let me see if I can get the bottle opening on mic. Okay. And then we have a special cup for this one. I say special, but it's just a different cup that I want to use this with. Hopefully I don't overflow. Let's see. Ooh, that's very dark. That is very dark. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. Oh, crap. Spilled it. Oh, crap. Spilled it. I don't think I can show it to you. Angle's not there. Angle's not there. Wait, I need to wipe that down. Clean that up later. Pour out some for the homie. I can't share the drink with you guys directly. So I guess sorry for the spilled sorry for the spilled one. Anyway, it's dark. Let me just tell you, it's dark, very dark. It almost looks like a light soy sauce kind of. Which is a weird way to describe it, but that's really what it looks like to me. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Wait, I'm gonna try it first before I show you what the color is. Anyway, I'm gonna try the months old sake. It's 4 months open, maybe 5 months open by now. This thing. See how the flavor developed after all that time? Not intentional. I just haven't really drank it. I just haven't felt like drinking it. Very chilled though. Oh. Holy crap, that's sweet. You were right, the alcohol is gone. It's just basically straight up plum juice now. Very sweet plum juice. Holy crap. I feel like I'm gonna get diabetes from these. That's how sweet it is. Oh, jeez. That's too sweet. That's too sweet. Try vodka. Try mixing that with something. What do I mix it with though? I'll leave that alone for now. I'm gonna try the other one. Just to remind you what the other plum wine is. It's gonna be this. It's that big bottle in the back. Let's see. Also kind of sweet. The flavor is quite mellow. The plum flavor is there. Very, very mellow. It's not bad. It's like an introduction to plum wine. Not dry at all. Which I do prefer drier drinks these days. And this is not dry whatsoever. It's alright. It's alright. It does taste like just drinking a plum juice though. But a lot less sweet than the other one. Let me show you the actual color here. I know I'm going to be reusing the warm sake cup for the plum wine, but I think you need to know how freaking dark this thing is. You see that? You see how dark that is? Compared to this, for reference, I think the one in the jar looking thing is at least a 1 year aged sake. What does dry mean in a drink? Most people joke as if it's like drinking dirt. Yeah, so the more wet a drink is, the generally sweeter it's generally a little bit more sweet. You can actually taste the fruits that's been used in the drink itself. Dryness, it's more on the, how do I describe dryness? It's such a weird thing. Dryness is more like, okay, for anyone who drinks in chat, how would you describe dryness? It's the opposite of sweet. What you'll know it when you drink it. But I don't really know how to describe it. Arid? Yeah, I mean, arid is just another word for dry. Arid is just another word for dry. How does it feel? How does it feel? What are the sensations when you drink a drink that's dry? More like bad grape juice. I don't think it's okay. Personally, it's not quite like that. I think for me, when it's dry, you can kind of feel the sting of the alcohol a little bit more. Technically speaking. Crisper, cleaner taste. There's also that too. For me, I associated with the sting of the alcohol with sweet drinks, wet drinks. You don't really feel that a lot of times. You just don't. But dryness, you can definitely feel it a little bit more. Oh yeah, the salty snacks definitely help with this the sweetness here. I think it's gonna take me a while to get through the plum wine, because this is like a gigantic 750 milliliter, and I don't drink that much in general. But this plum juice, this isn't plum wine anymore, because as it has been said, the alcohol is gone now. I do kind of wonder what happens if I mix plum wine, or at least what used to be plum wine, with some chilled sake. Let me see if we can get that. Let's say a 50-50. That's about 50-50. The chilled sake. I'm just gonna stir it. Well, swish it. As best as I can. And we'll see if this is an abomination or it works well. The chilled sake tastes like melon. The warm sake just feels like you're being tucked in bed. So hopefully I'm hoping for something fruity here. Not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. The sweetness has been tampered down a lot, thankfully. And the sake is kind of acting like water. It tastes like water going down anyway, the sake, when it's cold. But it made the concentrated plum wine a lot easier to drink. And now it's all gone. After almost 5 months, it's all gone. And now I need something salty. The sugar in the wine counteract with the alcohol in the drink, so more sugar equals wet. Less sugar equals dry. Drinking something with high alcohol content sucks all the moisture out of the mouth. It does. So does sugar, by the way. Which is why sodas and orange juice, or a juice, fruit juices in general, not good for hydration. Usually. If you're gonna drink fruit juices, something a little bit more acidic usually helps a little bit. At least for me anyway. I'm not sure if it works for people. Like lemon juice or apple juice, like a very, very light sugar apple juice. That usually helps with hydration. But sodas, no. Too much sugar. Way too much sugar. Not good at all. Okay. So, back to the other plum wine. I feel like okay. It's been a while since I had the Goya in its proper strength 4 months ago. But I feel like I prefer the Goya over this one. This is too light for me. Too light. And the Goya is definitely a lot. I wouldn't say it's better. I just like the flavor overall. Plum wine in general is gonna be sweet anyway, regardless of brand. But I think I just prefer the Goya. This one's not bad in a pinch. I do prefer my sake cold though. Sake cold is nice. If I had some like tonic water, that probably would make this a little bit better. So yeah, there's that. Gamer subs. Has anyone actually ever gotten gamer subs from anyone? I tried looking at the prices of the gamer sub stuff. And the gamer subs itself, I feel like I would never buy. But they do have a instant ramen line that is similarly priced to other instant ramens like you would get from the store. So maybe that might be something worth trying. But I dropped something. There we go. But the problem with the instant ramen stuff is you have to get the biggest bulk they have to make it similarly priced to what you would get in the store for the regular ramen stuff. So it's like, is it worth it? Yeah. Shipping's too long. So it seems like someone has tried it here, or at least tried to try it. I mean, it's probably not something you would want to get if you want to use it right away. Let me look at this gamer sub stuff again. I feel like a gamer subs. Gamer subs is such weird marketing, not gonna lie. Caffeine-free gamer subs, energy gamer subs. Is there even a difference between one streamer's gamer subs to another streamer's gamer subs? I don't think I actually checked. I feel like there's really no difference except you buy someone's gamer subs and they're the ones who get the commission for it, I guess. Or maybe it's different flavors, I guess. Because I'm seeing like Nectar, Acid Rain, Passion. Like, what the heck are these? Sweet 6-pack limited edition. There's a 6-pack gamer subs. What is even a 6-pack gamer sub? So long as it's not something outright awful like some stuff I've been getting advertised, that will not be named. They got great flavors from guacamole gamer fart and blowhole blast. Is it just basically so from what I'm understanding, gamer subs are just basically flavored vitamin stuff? Flavored vitamin supplements, that's really all there is to it? Yeah, I have no idea either. A lot of people seem to have, what do you call this? Gosh darn it, the alcohol's kicking in and I can't think anymore. Gamer subs is like one of those things that I think a lot of streamers in general have a sponsorship with, partnered with, for one reason or another. And I don't really know what the returns on that is. We're not at that level yet to get sponsorships. But it just seems so interesting to me. If anyone actually ever buys it. If I ever get sponsored by gamer subs, guys, it wouldn't be a gamer subs thing that I would want to sponsor. It would be the ramen. The ramen would be the one I would want to sponsor. If it has to be that kind of branding. I feel like the ramen is something worth trying if you're willing to spend in bulk. But then again, the bulk is like 24 cup box. And I don't know if I want to eat 24 cups of the whatever ramen they're selling. Then again, I haven't even tried one, so maybe I should try one first before I do 25 of them. It's supposed to be a nice energy drink, healthy and junk, but you're not allowed to have more than 4 scoops a day. I'm assuming it's because of the caffeine. They do have caffeine in the supplements, I think. Let me double check. Because they have a caffeine free and a energy, which probably has caffeine. And there's an AFK one, which I'm assuming that has like melatonin. But let me double check caffeine, servings, nutrition chart. Ginseng, acai berry. Caffeine, unknown amount. It's an unknown amount, but it is also the #1 ingredient in their proprietary blend of energy stuff. So I'm assuming it's the highest by mass. So yes, it does have a lot of caffeine. What else can you say about that? Other things in gamer subs is vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, biotin. I feel like as far as those are concerned, the only things that you really might be interested in is a B12 and the vitamin C. But you can probably get that cheaper in bulk in the in your local pharmacy, as well as the vitamin D. Just make your own little cocktail of that. It's much cheaper. And the energy blend of other stuff you probably don't actually need. Caffeine, get that from your tea or coffee. If you don't drink tea or coffee, get that from your favorite energy drink. And your favorite energy drink, don't drink too much of it for your own good. That's what I'm saying. Even the caffeine-free version is no more than 4 scoops? What the heck? I'm assuming if no more than 4 scoops on that one, probably because of the other stuff in it. The what do you call this? The other vitamins in there. There are some things like vitamin D3 that you're not supposed to have a lot of, and you're not supposed to have every single day as a separate supplement. For those who don't know, you're supposed to develop vitamin D naturally by going out in the sun. But if you're inside most of the time, you don't even get any sun. So sometimes when you go to the doctor and you get your blood test done, you'll be vitamin D deficient. And to counteract that, you get vitamin D supplements. But if you have too much vitamin D supplements, that's apparently a bad thing. Same thing with vitamin A. Those are bad things to have in a lot of. So you gotta space your dosing over days. Or take very low doses if you're gonna do it every single day. So yeah. It's all I drink, so I dilute it a lot. Oh, so you do take the gamer sub stuff. That is interesting. Anyway, I've drank all the stuff that I wanted to drink. I'll work on it slowly as time goes. But yeah. Anyway, that was my mini trying to celebrate but not really celebrating today kind of thing. I haven't really celebrated a birthday in a very, very long time. But, you know, sometimes I just kind of want to do something special when it happens. So, snacks and drinking, and maybe ramen later. I do need to get some pho in a couple of days because I haven't had pho in over a month now. So, pho later this week. I'm gonna try a new pho place I found that I haven't tried yet. Hopefully it's good. If it's not good, I go back to the usual place that's way overpriced. But it's the only decent one around this area. Gosh darn it, I want to go back to Texas. They actually have good pho in Texas. Never had pho? Pho is... I like noodle dishes in general, but pho is what I usually like to get when ramen is too heavy and too oily. Because with pho is basically usually some chicken broth with some other stuff in it, and rice noodles, and it's light. That's the main thing with pho. It's light. It's meant for breakfast. But if you go to a restaurant that serves pho, of course in the US they serve you probably a bigger bowl than they would serve you in Vietnam, from what I've seen anyway. But pho is technically a breakfast food, but in Vietnam the bowls are a lot smaller than what you would get in the US. But when I do get pho, and when I can get pho, I like all the odd cuts in it. I like the fatty brisket. I like the tendon. The tendon's pretty good. I like the honeycomb tripe. Like at first I thought those were all weird little things that got added to the pho as meat toppings, but I eventually liked them for their own little characteristics, especially the tendon and the honeycomb tripe. In the place I can get pho over here, they don't have the honeycomb tripe, but they have everything else. So okay, I take some and I win some. I'll take what I can get. I have a feeling that we don't do the honeycomb tripe is because there's not a huge Asian population around here, and most of the people are gonna look at the honeycomb tripe and it's like, what the heck is this thing? No, don't. I don't want to eat that kind of thing. It makes me sad. But yeah, pho is great. I sometimes I do prefer pho over ramen a lot of times, just because I can eat a lot more of it, and compared to ramen. Ramen tends to be heavy, tends to be oily, and you really shouldn't be eating that a whole lot. Pho, I feel like you can have every single day if you have small bowls. Personally speaking, small bowls of pho every single day is a good thing, especially with enough meat. But yeah, the tri gives it so much texture though. Can't have pho without it. I know, right? But for some reason they just don't have it around here. I need to go to a place that actually is brave enough to put the tripe in. Otherwise, it's all right. It's not as good as it could be, but it's all right. Because the other flavorings for pho is the basil and for me, I like using the sriracha. I know there's also some people that put hoisin sauce in it. I've never figured that out myself. Like, how much hoisin sauce do you put in the pho, if you put hoisin sauce at all? I just do the lime, the basil, the bean sprouts, and the sriracha for extra toppings. So that does well. Does well. Well, I don't want to end stream just yet, so I'll give you guys a choice for the next hour or two of what we are going to do. I will also be snacking and probably drinking at the same time. So let me put up a list of things here. I was gonna say a poll, but I don't think we have enough people for a poll. So I will put up a list of things, and we can decide from there. I want to check out some of these. Probably. How do you say this? This, or what was the last thing? Okay. Pick one. Pick one. There is one 4X game I have that's not Civ that I kind of want to try. FTL, I've never played before. So it would be interesting for me to try it a little bit. And then later on, we'll have a proper FTL or 4X stream properly some in the future. Mahjong, it's been a while since I played Mahjong. And if you haven't played Mahjong, sometimes I do I used to do Mahjong in the channel as a way to vent and chat about random stuff. So even if you don't know how to play, you can do that. What 4X? Let me look what 4X. It's not Civ. The other 4X I do have that I got for free at one point. Endless Legend. Apparently, Sega made a 4X game 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago. Let me put that as a disclaimer here. There we go. If it's 1 or 2, it would be more like me checking it out for now, and then I can plan to do it in the future. Sounds neat. We're kind of split right now, guys. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3. I will take an informal poll here. I'm just gonna take the bag of tempura seaweed. This is too good. I should save some of the tempura seaweed for the ramen. I'd like putting some of this crispy stuff on ramen. It's on sale right now. It was free at one point. I got it for free a year or two ago. Okay. Let me pull up Endless Legend. Let me pull up Endless Legend because I've never seen anyone play it. And so we're gonna move over. I'm gonna move over here because I feel like we're gonna need the real estate. Okay, real estate. Let me get the game out. We're gonna play the vanilla version. I realize there's some mods for this, but I want to see how it is first. I did see some comments about the AI not being as good as it could be in the base version, and there are some mods to make it better. But we're gonna go with base AI. All right. Oh wait, why is the chat not showing up? Let me get you guys up here. AI is never good in a 4X game though. In Civs they cheat. Oh, I probably should see the intro. In Civs they cheat a lot. So that's different. What? Okay, chat's up here now. Let's look at the intro really quick because I skipped it just now. Yes. You sure you want to start the game tutorial? Wait, what was this? Introduction. Scenario introducing the game basics. No, I want to see the intro. Sure, let's do the tutorial. I just know in Civ 5 they cheat a lot when I do a quick game. Like they advance a whole lot faster than I do. When they probably shouldn't be. Okay, what are we doing? New content. The Mizari. Accustomed to a life in space, the Mizari came here to settle, marooned with no ship, no fuel, no technology to create either. They have no choice but to make the best of it on this strange world. Auriga? I guess they call it Auriga. Whether they survive and thrive, or the way of the endless can only be decided by the player. Okay. Alright. I guess this is our tutorial thing. Okay, what do we do? Okay, build an empire, face foes. Right, as every 4X. Alright, so how do we do this? Select your army, click it. Bottom left is your army panel. Oh, this thing down here. Your army is currently composed of a single unit, a settler. Okay, so we need to make a settlement first. Your army can see a distance of 3 tiles from its position. You can zoom in and out. I've been doing that kind of, sort of. But beyond that, fog of war. Okay. Armies have HP, 24 HP, and 4 movement, and 3 vision. Okay. Movement costs 1 point to traverse most terrains. Some tiles cost more. Each region has a fixed frontier, can only contain 1 single city. Okay, that's a little bit different. Which also exploits the region's terrain. Okay. So there's a lot of resources here. Food, industry, science, and dust. Oh, dust is different. What the heck is dust? To help you decide, you can toggle display of the terrain on and off. So this one has food. Oh, it has everything. This one has everything except for science. This one has everything except for science. Oh, industry. This one doesn't have industry. This one doesn't have science. Okay, so you gotta pick which ones. This is pure food. This is pure food. This is... A lot of places have food, apparently. Okay. I guess dust is money? Probably money. Okay, what do I do? Toggle the display. How do I toggle the display? Okay, it's not letting me do anything else. Oh, this thing down here. Ah, that's a display. Most of the major factions, it's best to select a location for a city that gives it access to these terrains. Okay. Alright, so can I move you guys? Let's see, select your army. And then click on a tile. Oh no, you want me to colonize right now. I wanted to move first, but I guess I'm colonizing right now. Oh no, okay, I kind of want to colonize right about here. Wait, hold up, can I see? Ooh, this looks a good spot. We have like access to 3 different things, pretty close. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, select your city. Congratulations, you now have a rule over the entire region. Wow, just from one city, entire region already. City center has a district like has a city district tile. Automatically modifies its initial terrain income, providing more dust and science, but also a bit less food. City tiles also provide a unique resource called influence. Okay, what does influence do in this case? So up here we have all the resources. Per worker production, resources from tiles, all this stuff. Channel it in your Spaniard, colonize everything. That's not the Spanish. That's the British. They're the ones that started it, by the way. You can move your worker from one column to another. Oh, okay. So there's this little worker guy. You can kind of see it. I'm putting him in the sea right now. And then you can like focus on which one you want to do. I guess since we're a little bit short on science, we go science. Food production cannot be stored. Excess food is automatically used each turn. Oh, I see. Greenest population. Okay, so there's our population. We're also happy. Industry cannot be stored. It should be used to construct new city improvements, units, or regional expansions. City should always have something queued for construction, otherwise industry resource will disappear. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? Founders Memorial? What the heck is a Founders Memorial? City improvements or constructions giving different bonuses. Okay, so it's like this thing. Okay, so it's basically bonuses. Like many interface elements, you can get more details about Founders Memorial by mousing it, which I just did. +2, +1. Can only be built once in your empire. So this is kind of like a wonder. But I think this wonder can be used this wonder can be built by any empire. Got you. Alright. So I click this. Construction at the top of the queue will use your industry for X turns until it's built. Okay. You will need to develop science. So science is your research. Similar to industry, you must keep researching new technologies. Right, where's my science stuff? Oh, it's up here. There's so many UI stuff that's a little hard to do. I like that Civ has it like in one line across the ages. This is not as easy. This has like tiers of stuff. Only the first of the 6 technology areas is currently accessible. Oh, there's 6 areas of tech. I see. Alright, so we gotta pick one. Cost in science automatically increases for each new technology you research. In addition, researching in more advanced area costs more science. I mean, that makes sense. Some techs directly unlock new powers or bonuses to your empire, where others unlock city improvements. Okay. Blue circle technologies are already known. Green ones are unknown. several technologies can be selected in a row. They'll be researched one after another in order selected. Okay, so you can make a queue of stuff. Why is it unknown, though? Why is it unknown? What makes it unknown? Food and industry technologies are usually a safe way to begin using your science. You can hover the mouse. My okra! Okay. You can hover the mouse over each tech to learn the effects. Once selected, technology will take a fixed number of turns to be researched, as usual. Okay. So what? I guess I pick one. Language Square unlocks army action. Parley on Empire. I don't think I want to like conquer anyone just yet. Oh wait, if it's known, does that? Oh, known means known means already researched. So if it's blue, it's already researched. If it's green, you have not researched it yet. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier to understand. So we already know Alchemy's Furnace, which, what does this do? Smelt purified resources out of mineralized forms. Okay. Language Square unlocks, okay, so we can parlay. And open pit mine, so we can, I guess we can dig. Gold extractor, dye extractor, emerald extractor. Oh, this is funny. Dye extract. Okay, emerald extractor makes sense. Gold extractor makes sense. Dye extractor, spice extractor, wine extractor. What the heck is a wine extractor? Okay, so I pick a green one. All right, let me just see what looks good. Mercenaries? No, I don't really want mercenaries right now. Officers? No. I want focus on production. Focus on production first. Where's our production? More science. Let's get more science so we can get more research. So public library goes up first. Actually, no. Do I need public library? No. Where's my industry? Industry. What increases industry? What's this one? Oh, that's happiness. Approval. -1 dust from city upkeep. Okay, so dust is money. +6 on city, +15 on city upkeep. Unlocks tier 1 armor, unlocks tier 1 weapons. You know what? Let's do a research. How do I do this? Right click and also be used to step back. Ah. End your turn when you are ready by clicking on the end turn button. Where? Oh, down here. I'm not ready yet. Hold up. Can I click in succession? +2 terrain science. +10 on city. +10 city upkeep. Where is my money stuff? +2 on terrain with river during summer. +5 on city. Okay. I want to at least queue 3 things up. And we also need food. We need food. And I guess approval. Do we need approval? Sewer system. Do we need approval that badly? I don't know if we need approval that badly. And let's do a mill. One more. Reduces by 10% the odds of loot. Nothing after a search or ruins increases by search party. I guess search party might be okay. Let's do that. Okay, that's all the research. We only have one thing we can build. The burrows are not buildable yet for some reason. I guess we just don't have the cost. Okay, enter. Population of Splat has grown to 2. Wait, why is my city called Splat? I didn't realize I was playing Splatoon. Thanks to your food, the number of workers has increased. We have now 2 workers, which I should split up. Happiness is to prevent the population from revolting. I hope so. What does this do? Production Oh, no, no. Happiness increases production. I don't know if it does anything about revolts, though. But it definitely helps production. The borough streets, an expansion of construction cannot be selected. Okay. For most major factions, every 2 additional city workers makes 1 new borough available for construction. Borough streets enables you to extend your city exploitation area by building a new city district next to an existing one. I'm guessing that means each city borough expands our city. I think that's what it means. I'm not quite sure. It's a little difficult to figure it out right now. Okay, let's queue it up. Yeah, it looks like an expansion. I don't want to expand into a resource area though. Let's maybe go this way. Okay. District will be functional only once construction is complete. Got you. Keep in mind that both spreading your cities too widely or settling new cities causes your city approval to decrease. Okay. Impacting food and industry production. Okay, so it's mainly production so far. End turn when ready. Okay. Scouting with armies will be your best way to discover unknown. Wow. Our scouts are Marines. That's crazy. This is definitely a lot different from Civs already. Can I increase the size of everything here? This is so small. To create new units, you must create you must create unit designs. The Marine has a unit design in the list of available constructions. Add 2 copies of unit Marine. Okay. 2 units are queued, but several turns are required to build them. Okay. Thus, the most precious resource on Auriga hasn't been introduced yet. It is stored at the Empire level and can also be exploited by your cities. Okay. Each turn, city improvements already built cost a small amount of dust for their upkeep. Total upkeep of the city improvements is summed up here. Okay, so I need 10 dust each turn. Where is my total dust? It seems I have a total dust of 25 each turn, I think. I'm not sure. What is this influence for? Doesn't say. Dust can also be used to directly buy out queued construction. Oh, okay, so you can speed up construction that way if you have excess. Good to know. Oh, we have... Okay, so this is our stock up here on the upper left. So we currently gain 25 dust each turn, 25 money each turn. And we have a stock of 2,000 dust right now. Click on buy up button on the 2 queued units. So 23 dust and 31 dust. Oh no! 23 turns. The buyout cost is a very, very small text down here. Okay. 225 for 1 unit and then another 225 for the other unit. There we go. End your turn when you are ready. Okay, what I want to do right now is move one of these people from research to not dust production, because apparently that doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe food production? Do we need that much food production? Yeah, if we need more people, if we want more people, we need food production. So 1 person on food production and another one on science. 1 on science and 1 in food. Okay. I just end turn. Yay, library is done. Next, research Empire Mint, so that's more money. Gotcha. And we also have 2 Marines. Now they can start searching for stuff. Once a unit is constructed, it is placed in the city garrison. So we have a garrison down here. We have militia and we have marines, so I guess the marines are the 2 units. And the militia is just for the city. It also costs dust to maintain, but we have the total count up here, so that's good. Grayed out units in the garrison are your city militia. They cannot leave the garrison unless the city is under attack. Garrison units, including the militia, are always the last bastion that remain to defend the city against an attack. Hopefully never. Your current max garrison is 2 units. This capacity is the same for all the cities and armies within your empire. This max capacity doesn't include the militia and can be increased by unlocking new technology. Got you. Select 2 units. Control click or select all. Okay, so for my army, we have the 2 marines. You need to limit the number of armies as they also have an upkeep cost. Right. Origi has many ruins to search. Any of them can provide you rewards. If you find one, you should try your luck. Ruin tiles can be searched on the map. Are shining. Oh, I think I see one shining up here. It's kind of like purplish. Okay, it's now up to you to decide when to end your turns. Remember to check your city constructions and research. Gotcha. Okay. When exploring with your army, white dots indicate army's path for this turn. Yellow ones for those following turns. You can maintain right-click while mousing over the map to simulate your path. Your army will move once you release the mouse button. Where is my army? I actually don't know where my army is. I'm assuming it's over here. Ah, okay, so... Ah, crap. No, I did not mean to move you! Go back. Go back. Crap. Okay, so I guess I simulate their path up here. And there's a shining ruin over here. Alright, they do be moving. I thought I only had 2 marines. Why are there like 6 of them here? That's quite a bit. Okay, let me double check my research where we be researching. We'll keep going on this path. Do I have any... What is this? End your turn when you have no movement points left. No, but I want to see my construction. Okay, you're not letting me see my construction. Okay, fine. End turn. Keep exploring until you find shining ruins. This is one of them. Okay, you wanted me to go there, but I see one up here too. What's this up here? It's gotta be something. When standing next to a ruin, select your army and then right-click on the ruins and select search. Okay. Alright, G&G, see you later. Well, at least try to get through the tutorial and see how far we get in the campaign. I guess we can't really search yet. The army's still going its way. How do I check my construction? Oh, I gotta click on the city for the construction. Okay. Public library. Let's queue that up. Are we gonna have enough? Okay. Let's make a couple of more marines. How much money do I have? 1,698. Can I... City upkeep, marines... Buy out the marines for 225. Public libraries 178. That's pretty cheap. I feel like I shouldn't really be hoarding money, but then again, I don't know what money is going to be used for later. The borough streets, I'll let that go normally because that's kind of expensive. So let's buy out the public library and the marines. In Civ, can you buy out your construction in the queue? I don't think so, right? I don't think that's a thing. Population's grown to 3! Yay! And we got all this constructed because we bought them out. Okay. Do I need more construction? No, we need more people, so we'll keep them on food for now. 2 on food, 1 on research, and then when we have more people, we'll put them on industry. Okay, new army. We will have them go towards this other place over here. Do I want them to cross the forest? I guess we'll have them cross the forest. I wonder how I claim the natural resources here. There's gotta be something else. Okay, we have a library now. Where did the library go unless it's already been made? I guess it's been made. Marines. I'm gonna hold off on making more marines. Because I don't think we need them. This is the ocean over here on this side. And a bunch of land that we can't see yet. There's another city here, though, that we see. A minor village, it says. Sisters of Mercy. Center of worship and study. They're certainly well run, though they become quite uncivilized if attacked. Right. Can we make friends with them? Okay. I think we're good for now with construction and our army. Unless I need to make another army? Wait, what is the upkeep of each army anyway? I don't think we actually saw that. Maybe I make 1 more unit. This time I'm not buying them out. I want to save some money for that one. Okay. So what's going on over here? I can't claim this. I can't claim this area, so what do I do? Dye deposit. Player army upkeep -6, 2 unit. Oh crap, that's expensive. It's 6 unit. It's 6 gold per turn for each thing. I guess we'll just have them explore. I don't know if that's what they should be doing, but I'm just gonna have them explore. See what else we can find. These guys are still on their way to the ruins. Okay. Do we have anything we want to build? No. I feel like I want to cancel. Can I cancel? Yeah, okay. We canceled 1 marine. I'm gonna cancel the other marines. Don't want to do any of that just yet. Research. Still researching. Alright. Next turn. Yay! Money! Keep exploring until you find some shining ruins. When standing next to a ruin, right-click your army. And search. Like this. Search. You have found nothing of interest. Wow, that was pointless. So what was that for? We found nothing. Ruins can give unexpected rewards or nothing. As you play, you will discover different ways to increase your chances. Okay. To explore more rapidly, you may want to split your army by sending 1 or several of its units, then right-clicking. Okay. In a similar way, you can choose to merge 2 army units. Split, merge. Can we split you guys? Disband selected units. I guess disband is splitting them up. I say safety in numbers. Safety in numbers. Let's go, have them go this way. Encounter the new minor faction. I feel like we're doing a little bit of 40k here. This feels a little 40k to me. Sisters of Mercy are a small but respected nation living simply though well in their solidly constructed towns. A recent offshoot of other humanoid humanoid people that are content to dedicate their efforts to giving mercy where and how they deem it most needed. I don't know much about 40k either. I just know it's a really bleak world, that's all. Assimilation effects. Oh, we get HP regen, pacified and rebuilt Sisters Village on Empire. How do we assimilate them? Attack, bribe, parley. Parley, initiating negotiations. If you fulfill their demands, they will be pacified peacefully. When performed with a hero, this action provides a base value of 4 XP. We can bribe them, or we can attack them. I don't think I want to attack anyone. Select your army with this target. Wait, how do I... Are you letting me do it? Select your army... I guess I can't interact yet. Alright. Be a military menace? Not yet! We don't have the units for that. We're gonna so die if we do that. In the tutorial nonetheless. It is time for you to make contact with a native minor faction living in your region. Minor factions are hostile? There's only one minor faction per region, living in 1 to 3 villages. Villages contain units for their defense, but they may also spawn roaming armies that could attack your armies or cities. Crap. Use Parley on one of the villages. They will give you pacification quests. By completing it, all the villages in the region will instantly be pacified and no longer create hostile armies. Okay. Now we can Parley. Okay, what do you want us to do? Hostile monster has been raiding and threatening their villages, and they lack military power to stop them. If you wipe out that threat, the tribe will view you as a savior. Where is it? Where is said monster? Oh, it's that way. Okay. I think we can do it. Wait, hold up. Did I accept quest? Quest journal. You can open quest screen through notification. Oh, you mean up here? Tribe has identified their enemy's lair in temple ruins. To find the monster, search ruins with an army of at least 2 units. Reward 5 die. Okay. You can also use the pin button to track a quest. Go back to world map. How do I track? Oh, there's a pin button. Quest marker has been indicates specified ruins you have to go to. Okay. Please note that for other quests, the markers may only be visible within the vision range of your army. Complete Sister of Mercy quest in order to pacify all villages in the region. Okay, got you. Do you want to leave tutorial? Not yet. Okay, so this is already looking a little bit more interesting than Civs, because here you can be given quests to do. Meanwhile, Civs is pretty straightforward, right? What is this? Is this another Sister of Mercy thing? It is. I feel like, should I back them up? Will we need backup for this tutorial? Anyway, let's move to it. Okay. How are we doing in the city? 7 more turns for the next borough. Empire Mint. Let's make that. Did we do anything over here? Let's have them explore a little bit. This way. It is the sea! Absolutely nothing. I think this is also the ocean over here. Okay, are we still on our quest right now? Is that what's happening? Okay, where is our army? I don't see them. Where did they go? Okay. Seed storage. Oh, this is for food. Population's grown to 4. Nice. Alright, let's move this. Okay, I guess we can put one person in industry now. Money, we have a net of 14 gold per turn. We're still okay. This army is still exploring. Let's queue up the seed storage. Continue. Oh. There we go. Search. Quest updated, Defender of the Week, completed objective. You found it! Survive the battle if possible, but more importantly, make sure the monster is killed. Okay. Oh, here's the monster. Oh, it actually does show. Can we? How do we attack? You can now attack with the army. Right click on the enemy. I see. Offensive, defensive, hold position, or fight. Note that battles take place directly in the terrain of the adventure map. Gotcha. No hero. Depending on the balance of power of the terrain and battleground, you may prefer to play a simulated battle in auto mode, where the unit movements and attacks are handled by the computer. Default army strategies can also be selected. Click on ready to fight. You know what? We're not going to do auto. We're just going to fight. Spectator, start the battle. Starts the battle, but with an AI deciding the moves for you. Auto. I guess auto you'll need to do eventually. But for now, I just want to see what happens. Welcome to the battleground. During deployment phase, your units spread out from your army leader's position across the tiles, shaded with the color of your empire. I guess my color is blue. This one is yellow. Your opponent's army does the same thing. Okay. All units start by taking their default positions. Your opponent's units' positions are only an estimation and are likely to change when the battle begins. During battle, note that you can always click in and out of the battleground if you want to manage your cities to give orders to other armies. Okay. Select one of your units. You mean this? All unit information is listed over here on the side. Okay. Unit class determines the way the unit can move and fight. I think we all have ground units. Techno Lover. Plus 35% to effects provided by equipment made with the same resource as the holy resource. We are definitely humies here. Point blank power, block, sharp sense. What does the enemy have? Speed. I guess speed is how many tiles they can move. Yeah. Okay, stats look pretty decent. Attributes can also impact other factors. Okay. Relative position. When next to friendly units, morale is increased. Increases attack and defense. Elevation also increases attack. Terrain also increases defense, and city tiles increase morale. Capacities are what they have. These are their skills. Okay. Deployment phase enables you to change the positions of units at will. Select a unit on a tile of your empire color to set its new position. I guess I can also move them. So we can only move how many? 2 tiles per turn. Okay. Then press ready once you're good. Okay, we can also look at the enemy stats here. 100 HP, 17 attack, 22 defense. We are already a whole lot stronger than this thing. Beam. It can use a beam. Overrides default attack only, allows to attack enemies behind the initial target up to 3 tiles. Wow. It has an AoE and a beam. I'm not sure where the beam is coming from. What's this? Advance units towards the enemy. Move your units to the rear of the battle. Reset your units to their default deployment. Okay, so you can take back moves if you want to. I want to move forward though. I want to move forward. Ready? You have entered the first targeting phase of your battle. You can now decide how your units will perform their actions for the first round of the fight. Each unit will move and attack each round. Initiative bar shows order in which units will play during the resolution. Okay, so it's up here. Chat's kind of covering it a little bit, but it's like a turn bar. So each unit has like 60 HP, 47 attack, so it's not the whole... It's not everyone together. I wonder how the damage calculation is going to be like. It's probably going to be something like attack minus defense, so hopefully it's that simple. Aggressive, defense, or hold position. We're going to go aggro. You can also manage to select a destination for the target unit. Okay. Well, I'm ready. Press launch. I am ready. Battles last 6 rounds maximum. Interesting. Each round, a new targeting phase begins, so you can tweak or adapt your strategy. Okay. Wait, how did we split our team? We're gonna keep attacking though. Yay, it's dead. So, what does it do for the rest of our army? Oh, they're okay. They're doing good. Looks like we also get experience points for that. Nice. Draw situations can also occur when there are survivors on both sides. In that case, another battle can be launched if the army still has remaining action points. Okay. So, since we completed the objective, all the villages in the region are now pacified, and the Sisters of Mercy is now able to help us. So I guess that means we have new units now. And we can do other things. Sisters of Mercy, 3 villages pacified up here. The green little happy faces. Pacification is also another passable... It's also possible by village... it's also possible village by village if you attack each of them. However, in that case, you would need to rebuild each village to obtain these additional workers. Okay, so you can attack everyone, but it's more trouble to do so. So peaceful way is usually easier if you can. Empire screen is on the global dashboard. Lets you review your empire status. Where is it? Oh, this thing. And now we have resources. We have dye and influence. There are 15 different kinds of luxury resources. Once used, luxury resources stay active for the number of turns indicated on their tooltip. This is good for 10 turns according to the tooltip. Each major faction has its own affinity and traits with powers and bonuses specific to them. Okay, so these are our units that we can make. Alchemist Furnace. What is all this other stuff? I cannot scroll for some reason. Empire approval rating. Okay. Empire status. We're good. Click to assimilate new minor faction. Can I click on this? I cannot yet. Here you will find all the empire bonuses applied to your kingdom. Okay, we got more money, more research. Every 20 turns, all empires can set at the same time an empire plan. By spending influence, you can unlock various bonuses that will affect your empire until the next empire plan. 20 turns though, wow. Okay, so we can go military, we can go science and industry, we can go economy and population, or we can focus on expansion. I see. By opening status screen, you will be able to review your progress and that of other empires. The screen also gives you more info about different kinds of victories you can achieve if you have mouse over. Okay. Except I can't do that right now. Click to assimilate minor faction. To assimilate minor faction, at least one of their villages must be pacified. But we have 3 of them, so we can assimilate them with influence. Is this a tall or wide game? What do you mean by tall or wide? I feel like it's a little bit of both. But I'm not sure what tall or wide means. Anyway, so I think basically right now what's happened is we pacified this new faction and their 3 villages, right? And so in order to assimilate them, we need some influence to assimilate them. Right now, I think we have 45 influence, and to assimilate them, we need 30 influence. So we have enough influence to bring them into our empire. And once we do that, we get a new unit to make, and they also give us passive health regions. Yeah, they give us basically passive health regions, as well as a new unit. Disease immunity sounds pretty good though. I don't know what benediction does. I can't scroll over to it. Tall is to build a few cities a lot. Wide is to build many cities to have many in queue. Tall to build a few cities. I don't think we're so. Okay, so unlike Civ, what I'm getting right now is you're not really making cities. You're starting a settlement first, and then expanding from that settlement. And the goal from there, after while you're doing your expansion, is to also roam around and try to assimilate the other smaller nations in your area. But I don't think you can make settlers. Your settler is your initial unit, and I don't think you can make more settlers than that. At least not that I can see so far. Drop something. So I guess it's more tall than wide, but it's done a little bit differently. There's more of a command and conquer type of thing. More of a conquering type of thing rather than build cities kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, we'll assimilate them. So now we have a new faction under our belt. Gives plus 15 health regeneration in your region, and your unit is now available. Their unit is now available to be built. Okay. I guess you can also mix and match different units so that they have different stats per mini army. You don't have enough die to activate its effect by clicking on the booster. Wait, they need die? It's got a good war system. Probably play. Yeah, I think it's definitely more geared towards not necessarily war. You can do the peaceful route, but it definitely is geared towards battle, especially when you complete quests and I guess fight monsters that roam around. Compared to Civ. Civ is there's many different ways to go about it, but there's also, I guess there's also victory status. We can do quest, supremacy, or wonder. You must build a wonder to achieve this victory. So wonders here seem to be difficult to get compared to Civs. Civs, you can make a lot of wonders, but only each nation can have that specific wonder. Supremacy, you must reign over 1 capital to achieve this victory condition. So I'm guessing there's a bigger nation out there, and we have to take over that nation, so that's where supremacy comes in. Quest, you must complete the final quest to reach this victory, so there's more like a campaign kind of thing. from what I can tell. Okay. Go back to your city menu to find more about luxury extractors. It doesn't look like it has a religion system from what I can see. Yeah, this one doesn't have religion in it. This is a command an army, go explore, take over things, kind of 4x compared to Civ. Dye extractor. Oh, I queue up the dye extractor? Wait, why can I not queue up the dye extractor? Is my queue full? My queue is probably full. Okay. Put the seed storage away. Except... why can I put the seed storage away? Do you want to cancel this since construction industry will not be... Construction to queue it and oh, I need to put it somewhere. Wait, hold up. Okay, where do I put the dye extractor? Wait, hold up. I'm gonna go buy the mint. Click on the dye extractor, construction to queue it, then click on its deposit tile. Where is the deposit tile? Where is the deposit tile? Where is a dye place? Is it here? Oh, this is where you can extract dye. Oh, that's a confusion. I see. Like most construction extractors normally require specific technologies that need to be researched. Okay. You can improve your units by creating new unit designs and strategic resources you collected. From the main banner, open military screen to learn how to create new units. Okay, so there's our army right now. New units. Select your unit model. This one. Okay, you can edit unit designs that will become available. Tier 1, Tier 2. Oh, we can also give them equipment? Holy crap. Yeah, there's more, there's definitely more war-based. Enter a name for the specific configuration of your unit. Sisterhood. We'll call them the Sisterhood. I guess for this specific one, do I want to give them... Oh, I can drag their equipment. Okay, weapons. What do I want to give them? I don't know. I'm just gonna do stuff. Oh, I can give them shields. I can give them shields. I can give them weapons. But I can only pick one of these. So there's more defensive. This is defensive and offensive. But this requires a cavalry? No, the capacity is cavalry slayer, so we can beat up cavalry with it. It takes a lot of construction though. This one is infantry slayer, so it can kill infantry pretty good. This one's just blocking. I don't think we're worried about any of that stuff, so we'll just... Can I drag it? No, you're not letting me. Because we can't do this yet. Enter a name, click to validate. Enter in when you're ready. Can I give you helmet? Okay. Helmet, armor, shoes. Accessory goes down here. Vision, glory or death, improve movement, minor faction slayer. Cost 126. 126 construction. Very expensive. Okay. Once you are happy with your designation, validate. So I can make this unit now. Okay, so you can make like individual different little units. I see. Construction complete. Learn more about heroes, very special, powerful units. I think, guys, what we're going to be doing is just the tutorial. And we're going to do a real game another time. Not this week, because I already got something planned. But, yeah. Main banner, Academy stream. Okay, we got heroes now. Unlike standard units, heroes can get injured but cannot be killed on the battleground. I see. They got plot armor. Click on the hero. Or on the inspect. Okay. They can instantly equip new items as long as they're in the academy or located within your territory. Alright, so we got a skill tree! Holy crap, we even have skill trees for individual heroes, it looks like. In normal games, more advanced features will be revealed through unlock of new technologies. Okay. You can assign your first hero to an army or your city. Once assigned, a defined number of turns must pass before a hero can be reassigned. Okay. This covers the basics you know how to play the game. So this is definitely an army-based game now. Alright, so assign to army, assign to city. Create army on city. Upkeep, 4 dust, no assignment. Assign to the city. Sure. You are now assigned to protect the Splat Kingdom. Alright, what I do? End your turn when you're ready to finish the tutorial. Lead your empire. So that's the entire tutorial. That's all you need to know. Wow. Okay, definitely we will do this another time. Because this seems very different to Civs. Civs is complicated in its own way, but this is like... You need to manage an army, right? But not so much manage a city like you would in Civs. You don't also have to manage too much your territory like you do in Civs. But there's like weird little rules also that there's like only one faction, one minor faction, and other stuff. But the military and battle system in this one compared to Civs is very different. Civs is fine. It's very basic, right? You get right up to the enemy, whack them, and you either win or lose, or you take damage each turn. Or you can retreat, but this one has a whole battle system in it too. That's kind of interesting. Do you feel enlightened or lost? I understand this game a little bit more, but I won't know how this actually plays until we actually play it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, since this was a long, complicated thing already, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thanks for joining me on this one. Thanks for sharing some snacks and drinks with me. Sadly, I couldn't share them with you directly. I also don't feel too drunk, despite having taken 6 shots or so of sake and plum wine. I don't know what that says. I don't know what that says, but I'm feeling okay despite all that. And we will do this another time. Thank you all, guys. And I will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing Blue Archive tomorrow. I regularly schedule Blue Archive. I'll keep the VOD for this up, but I'm not gonna change the thumbnail. I will let people keep wondering what the heck is this new VOD that has come up in the channel. So yeah. But I'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day. And take care. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna end it here. No outro. Bye-bye.